Hey folks, Dr. Mike here for Renaissance Periodization. It is video number 9 in our 12 video series about how to build and execute a hypertrophy training program. I am going to be also demoing the RP Hypertrophy app to you guys. This is the app that I just built. It just came out. People love it. To be honest, I'm recording this video months in advance, so who knows if people like it. But actually our internal team of testers, which is like 20 or 30 people, it was kind of weird because we were trying to get some feedback from them. But like, hey, like, here, use the app. And we were using it ourselves. And no one had really anything to say because we were like, hey, like, what do you think? They're like, I love it. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I want to work with my hypertrophy app. We're like, do you have any feedback? They're like, just go away and let me type in these reps and sets and let the auto regulation make sweet scientific love to my body. And we're like, okay, but if you need a napkin, like, just get out of my face. And we're like, okay, I'm sorry. I just need somebody to talk to. In any case, I don't have any friends left because the RP Hypertrophy app took them. Do you want a friend? Link in the description. You pay the money. It's a universal program generator. It's going to hook you up. It's amazing. I built it myself. In any case, sales pitch over. Progression. Every single week that you do the same exercises, in order to make sure that you are sufficiently challenging yourself, you have to make progress. A lot of that occurs passively. As you get stronger, you're going to be able to lift more weight or do more repetitions in any given set. Word up. But training is hard, and it's easy to get into your own head and start to doubt yourself and other stuff. So what we like to do at RP is we like to stay one step ahead of the game and pre-plan your progressions for you as suggestions. For example, if you did 100 pounds last week for a set of 10, we think you should either do 105 pounds this week for a set of 10, at least, or 100 pounds per first set of 11. Some kind of one little rep or one little 5-pound increment should be the plan. And if you for some reason are too fatigued to hit it, hey, you need a deload. But if you're not, you need to hit it to make sure you're ensuring little tiny steps to progress. That is the whole idea of progression. Now, you want small margins because you don't want to accumulate a crap ton of fatigue. You're not showing off. You're just getting a little bit more every single time. Really cool thing is that the app automatically does this for you. The RP Hypertrophy app, link in the description, it does all this for you. You type in your weights, you type in how many reps you got in week 1, in week 2, 3, 4, etc. It will give you new weights and or new reps to hit, and it'll show you what the target is. So to demonstrate, here we have the cambered bar bench press as an exercise, 140 pounds. Notice there's a little target emoji here that did not appear in the last videos we did because those are just week 1 videos. This is week 2, right? Actually, week 2, day 1, Monday. Excellent. The target is 140. That's your target reps. Sorry, the target load. After you do all your warm-ups, you put that on the bar. And your target reps are 26. Because last time, you can scroll back. You just use this calendar function. You can scroll back. Hey, shit, we'll just do this now. Last time we did 135 for 26 reps in a first set. So this time, this Monday, it has 140 for 26 reps. It programs the overload for you. So done are the days of you having to figure out how much more weight to put on the bar or to do more reps. The app handles this 100%. Now here's the thing. If you want to change what you're doing, you always can. It's always within your hands to change. So it's not like it locks you in here. You can go here and say, well, actually, I want to fucking do 135 or even 145 or anything else, and then it will mess with the reps. Now, let me illustrate. This is a really cool function. If you don't change a ton, like 15 pounds or 20 pounds heavier or lighter, the app has a predictive matching system that will keep you progressing, still present an overload relatively more than last time, even if you change some stuff. So let's say you're like, you know what? The 2.5s do not exist at my fucking gym. I'm just going to have to do 135 pounds again because like some guy stole the 2.5s and now we have to order them again. All right, 135. You think, okay, well, how many reps am I going to have to do? It's 26 reps to beat my PR from last time. But if I go back to 135, how many reps do I have to do? I don't know. It was mental math. What is a PR? You click 135. Automatically, it changes to 27 reps as your new target because it knows what you did last time. Now notice, this isn't a target anymore because you went off target. But that's not a big deal. If you do this again and do all the sets at 135, the next week, it'll try to bump you again to 140 and give you the new target. If you go to 145 instead, 24 reps is your target, because 145 with 24 reps is still technically a PR over last week's 25 reps with 135 pounds. As it's up 10 whole pounds, you drop a rep, it's relatively as difficult as 140 would be if we did 26 reps, because the under the hood math does the work for you. This is a really, really cool feature. Now, if you say, look, man, fuck, I just want to do high reps today or some bullshit like that, and you say 110, it just says 1 rep in reserve, and then you type in the reps after that, because it can't guess anymore. There's too much variation between humans, too much variation within humans, that if it knows you did 135 for a set of 26 last week, or a set of 25 or whatever it was, if you do 110 pounds or like 160 plus, it can't guess anymore. So it just says, hey, just go like 1 rep away from failure and write down your reps. But if you do that, the next time, it'll probably recommend like 115, and then it'll recommend whatever reps you got, +1 or the same amount, whatever gets a tiny overload. So the app handles all this for you. And if it doesn't know what's going on, it'll say, hey, just do your best and do it here. And as usual, here's the thing. If we go back to 140, which was the recommended, the reps here is the target reps. After you do the set, you say, you know what, man, I felt like shit. Fuck, I had 25. And it knows you didn't PR. Later, it will tell you this. But if you felt really great, then you can type in you had 27, it'll register that. And the next week, it won't just be like, hey, just go back to 26 again. It'll know you did better. And next week, from whatever better was, it'll challenge you a tiny bit more and a tiny bit more and a tiny bit more. All through the magic of auto-regulation done for you. Now, here's the thing. You want to treat these rep goal targets exactly as what they are, as targets to shoot for. If you're doing the exercise and it's like it says 26 reps and you're getting to 20 and you're like, fuck, don't try to go beyond failure or kill yourself to get to 26. You just didn't have it that day. Don't worry, the app gives you a chance to not have it that day before it recommends recovery, so you can always miss a few reps. It's no big deal. And look, if you miss 2 workouts of reps in a row, you're getting weaker. It's time for recovery phase anyway, which the app will end up recommending to you at some point when it feels like you need it. If you feel amazing and you're getting to 25 reps and you're still moving like this, you totally can go for 28 or 29 or 30 reps. But I highly recommend not just blowing your load in week 2. At the end, right before deload, hey, fucking fuck it up. Do whatever. Go to failure. Get a spotter. But in all the interim weeks 1, 2, 3, 4, let's say you have a 5-week accumulation, all the way up to week 4, my personal recommendation, which is why it's in the fucking app, is to just get 5 pounds more or 1 rep extra. Or if you're leg pressing 600 pounds, 10 pounds more because it references the original weight, 10 pounds more, and then or 1 rep extra. Those little tiny PRs, as long as you're working pretty hard, that's the golden fleece of training. That's what you want. That's what creates the best conditions for muscle growth. So you don't have to show off every time and just go balls to the wall and be like, the app gave me a goal of 27 reps. Fuck that. That means 28. No, dumb motherfucker. It means 27. Because the app knows science and shit. And if you know more science than the app, you can always override and say, fuck it, it's 28. But be careful. Don't bite off more than you can chew. The app, as its default recommendation, is designed to give you the best long-term progress, period. And if it's way too easy in a certain set, yeah, of course, do more reps. But if it feels pretty challenging, you're like, but I could do more reps. You know, shit. There's multiple weeks left over. So my best recommendation is just do what the app says. That's it. Folks, link in the description to get the app. You pay money, you get the app, you use it. It's amazing. And in the next video series, we are going to talk about another way to regulate volume that has to do with workload and perception and not just soreness and all that other stuff. There's multiple ways to regulate volume. We want to make sure we got them all covered. In the RP Hypertrophy app, TMR, we've got them all there. So anyway, see you guys next time.